Good morning, everyone. Oh, cameras off. Oh, hope you're all doing well. I This is a new playthrough. We're playing the Coasters, Airships, and Magic Oh My mod pack. Link, I think, is in the description. If not, I'll go and add it in later. Um, I have played a little bit of this mod pack last night, maybe about an hour. Just doing some exploration, testing out the mod pack, seeing what's actually in it, that kind of jazz. So I'm not starting from complete scratch. For a game. So there is a mini map mod. I think I spawned around here, did some exploration, found a portal to the desert, I think, or something like that. There's some weird portals that take you to very far away places. I then found a signpost not far from spawn, which pointing me towards the village, which is over here, and also to a tavern. So I decided to set up base around the tavern. Probably won't be our forever home. I'd like to get the mine colonies thing going at some point, but I think for that I need a lot of open space. This is very hilly and foresty, so we'll use this tavern as our base for the time being to get some materials up, etc., and then we'll build an airship and go find a nice tract of land to set up a colony. So I built a shit ton of chests, and most of these are empty. So we've got some relics, got a couple of spare tools. Actually, I'll probably take that with me as well. Some spare armors, some Ars Nouveau stuff, some stuff to do with tombstones, which I don't know much about the mod. Some misc stuff. We got some blocks, got a couple of waystones, which is quite useful. I'm actually going to take 2 with me for a reason. Got some rails, skull piles, sure. Found a shit ton of create mod items, which is fantastic. I'll keep that with me. Got some organic-y type stuff and some ingots and such. So as you can see, we've actually got a fair amount of resources to begin with, which is really fucking nice. So let's pop. I'll give you a little walk around. So this is our tavern. There's the nitwit in here who actually has a trade. You can actually sell him stuff for emeralds, which is cool. Let's pop this down here, and we'll just call this tavern. I do have a backpack. I'll keep the other weights down on me, so we can use that as kind of an exploration fast travel back. And then we've got our little tavern, which has got a couple of people living in it. We've got a butcher, and there's another dude somewhere that has something else. But so I think what we actually need to do is we do need to go mining. I've only got wax blocks of copper. I don't think I've picked up any. No, sandpaper. So let's make a couple of shovels as well. I'll need sticks. Oh, I also need a crafting bench. That all my wood. 2 logs. Okay. And some trees as well. I could have probably made an axe. Okay. Let's get some logs. Could take them in the trees, or building, I'll take them in the trees. Because if I take this with me, then we can at least potentially do some crafting after doing some mining. I also torched up this place because I just couldn't be asked to deal with the zombies. Grab some sand. Cook some of this. I thought that was an actual skeleton for a moment. Okay. Go. I don't have any cobblestone, so I can't make a furnace. There is also some stuff on the map. There's an airship, not a create contraption airship, just a, I think it's a villager airship actually. And then over here, there's an illager pirate ship. There's also a sunken wreck here. So what I might do is do some mining. Then, yeah, do some mining. Let's get some cobblestone. Let's just dig straight down here. Oh, an andesite. Fantastic. Let's arrange, let's see, one. This has got, like it's got the Optifine thingy in. So the reason I do 4 high is because then eventually if I put stairs down, I can just run up and down with no head smashing. What's this? Thorium. Okay. I want to get down to deep slate. See if I can find ourselves a little kind of cavern doodad. I do care about the iron though. It's the coal. It's XP. There's a kind of alternate leveling system as well, and also leveling up relics, which are special items. Which I've actually got, you find a lot of them. Got like a belt which increases XP to other relics. Barrel claws that do something. Yeah, I don't actually know what they do. A lot of them I don't know what they do. And I've got a relic that prevents fall damage at the cost of hunger instead, which is actually pretty fucking awesome. Keep yourselves nice and lit. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I can see a cavern on the mini map, which we're going away from. You need a shit ton of copper and create, so I'll grab it anyway. I don't know what that noise was. Oh, yeah, there's also mystical agriculture. I'll grab the tin. So there's a whole host of create mods. There's mystical agriculture, Ars Nouveau, tombstones, which I don't know much about. There is, I think, mechanism A2, simple storage, waystones, mine colonies, and a bunch of mods that all kind of like feed into each other to give support for the mods to work with each other, such as like mine colonies and then create mine colonies and create waystones and stuff like that. So I think, for example, oh, okay, so this is one of the one of the recipes for it, but then there's also, oh, I thought they changed the recipe. I thought it was silly, hard and complicated. That's actually nice and easy. Good. Ooh, magnetite blocks. Okay, so that's for creating new age. So normally, I think... Oh, I was thinking of lodestone. Magnetite blocks you can use to make generators. The hell's got stone? Oh, wait, mixed stone? Not that. What does mixed stone do? It said try mixing them all, so I'm guessing this. Okay, so what's the use of this? Nothing. Wishing well rituals. Trade coins. I don't know what wishing well rituals are. Finds and summons sheep with 100 block radius. Sets the weather to rain for the rest of the day. Transforms these into end mortar. Finds summons cows with 100 chickens. Corpse spawner. Colony community benefit. Optimizes citizen housing. Oh, okay. Says research. Economic level 1. Oh god, my colonies has a research tree as well. Jesus. It doesn't get crushed into anything. So I'm not going to bother wasting my stuff on that. So do I... Let's see. Is there a way of seeing... Damn, okay, so the main map won't show it, but there is like a cavity type area over there. Maybe we'll try going into the tail end of this tunnel. Ooh, there's something shiny on the map right there. We'll go towards that. You can just see it in the top right, the mini map. Is that kind of circle? It's kind of around it here. Circle with 2 orange dots. It's probably nothing special. It's probably just lava. Gravel, nice. But it looks different. So let's go have a look. See. Oh, some very straight edges. So that definitely screams generated structure rather than naturally generated. Could it be a trial chamber? Because the trial chambers are a fucking amazing source of copper. Because it's just so much of it. Okay, water. How far does this? Okay, great. Okay, I guess we'll make some doors. Oh, why has my hunger not gone down? Hmm. Okay. Game mode. No, not game mode. Yeah, no, game mode. Survival, right? Yeah, it already was. Okay. Difficulty normal. Okay. I just don't know why my hunger wasn't going down. Strange. Yeah, put some shit in my backpack, so I've got some spare inventory space as well. I'm very low on food, which is not good. Let's take that. Let's swap out the dirt for some cobble. Have you down here. Probably won't need you. Let's make 3 more lots of torches. Okay, so swim. Okay. Yeah. What is that? Like a whole... Okay, let's do something stupid and dig right down once we're on top of this thing. Is it like a dungeon? I've got a waystone, so I don't really need to dig my way out. But if I put the waystone down, I don't have a way out from that location, then that waystone's kind of lost. Well, not lost, just irretrievable. I don't know why I'm picking up the door. I don't think I need it. Man, this is lots of resources. What if there's a mod in here that increases the ore spawn? That, or I've just been really fucking unlucky recently. Okay, orichalcum, I think when you crush this you get gold nuggets. 20% chance, yeah. So I might as well grab some of this. I do have some crushing wheels, which I found in my exploration, which is great because it saves me on having to craft them. Some grips that could be useful. Okay, we're getting close. I think I need to move back over a bit. Oh, okay. So what do we have here? Don't hear any mobs. It is well lit. Is it just... What is this place? I mean, there's shit tons of loot. What is this place? Even on the minimap, there's some yellow dots. Ooh, some prosperity shards. That being useful for mystical agriculture. Ouch. Yeah, I don't know what this place is. It's huge. Fucking hell. There's beds. Lots of beds. Oh, if I brought villagers down here, we have like an underground village. Oh, there's a trap chest. Assholes. Okay, keep that in mind. Yeah, there's like... I mean, tons of resources, it's nice and safe. But there is like... no one here. Weird. There's not even any spawners or anything. There's not like an illager place or anything like that. Okay, I heard a zombie, but that's probably just spawning in like the cavernous walls. Yeah, okay, there's just so much resources. I guess I'll gather it all and then... like an end room to this? Is there like a... treasury room or something like that, maybe. Hmm. Okay, how do I get back up? Probably these stairs here. Okay. Probably want to get to another level up or another way out. This takes me to here. It's down the end. Okay, so this is the food on. That's not a bad idea. Diamonds, okay. Big vein of diamonds. Oh boy. Very nice. That's weird. Something hidden under this. No, I'm going to take it all because it's bread. There you are, so I found this weird generated structure underground that has nothing and nobody in it. You can see from the minimap it's quite extensive. This looks like to be like one of the main areas. I would have expected like villages or something to be in something this size because there's like beds everywhere. I also don't know how to get punch the walls. Is that a mine shaft over there as well? You better have a tutorial playlist ready to go when you get back, man. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll give it a go. Well, I mean, I'm definitely getting the resources needed to show you some shit. Level 8. Alright, something leveled up. Okay. Probably one of my relics. Let's keep busting through this way. It's not worth me making the... Nope. Right, so this mini-map settings. Is there a way to make it bigger? Mini-map settings... No. Scale. Communicate mode on. Yeah, okay. Right. So, but this won't show me. Okay, I don't want that. Client settings. It's a cave mode. God, that's a lot of stuff I don't understand. Info settings, nope. Dimension, nope. Okay, sure. Let's bust over a couple of blocks and then maybe we'll dig down here. See if we bust into whatever the room that is, and if the mine shaft disappears, then we've gone down or we should have gone up. I have a feeling we should have gone up instead of going down. More iron. Damn. Whereabouts on the overworld are we? Not too far away from base, actually. Well, I'm committed to going down. Probably a terrible idea. Oh no, that's actually become more visible up there. So we'll keep going down some more. As I said earlier, I've got a waste stone. Okay. So we're here now. Oh. Okay, so this is their like mine shaft. But I want to check out whatever room that is down there, because that's the one that looked interesting to me. It's probably going to be... Oh, holy shit, yes. Look at these resources. Blocks of raw. So each one of these is 9 raw ore. So this is going to set us up with, I mean, each one is basically a block of iron or a block of copper. So that's going to set us up for a long time. Holy shit. Okay, so one thing about this mod pack is you definitely don't need to grind the resources. You can explore for them. That's both a blessing and a curse. Blessing is that you don't need to grind. Curse is it might not promote like automation factories and such, potentially. But for the beginning, oh my god, does it bootstrap you to fuck. Some offers. Yes, please. In the arse to make. Yes. And I don't need to pick them up. It's just a waste of space. I do like the little design though. Pretty cool. Anything up top? Some gold, which I probably want to grab. Sneaky chest with nothing in it. Platinum. Oh. Lithium. Grab the coal though. What I might do is go find that mine shaft that was upper level. I'll say upper level, it was up loads of levels. To the south of here. It was to the south. And east. So I might just dig upwards. Find it, put the waste down there, and then I've got another place I can go to for resource gathering. Let's grab that gold. Yeah. Do I? Well, I could craft one, but do you know what? I think fuck it, this could be a good enough place as anywhere to pop down a waystone. In fact, if I go back to this room, because I want to start digging up that way. So where's my stairs? Because I'm pretty sure. Jump up. Sure, there's a mine shaft, like a vanilla mine shaft around here. So let's grab. Let's call this I don't know, deep hits of yummy. Have it. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is dump our shit. You there. Use organic. That, that. Rice and feet. Floors are non-blocks because they're not full blocks. Put the wood in there for the time being. Crafting stuff. You probably made it. I'm just gonna make a stone. The stone I'm gonna put back there. Okay, now we need to get this out. Put you in there. You stones. And that in there as well. You're in there. Let's put you here. Let's go press this crap out. Okay, so minerals. Organic. Bones. Weapons. You can have that. Misc. Crafting stuff. Can have the books. We don't need that. I do need to make a couple more pits. I've got 8 diamonds. Do I make? I don't think I make a diamond pick just yet. So let's get 3. I'm gonna make a sword as well, just in case. Want some more bread. Right. So normally what I would do in create is set up a tree farm first. However, being that we have a fuck ton of raw copper, raw iron, raw gold, I think actually probably do some crushing wheels, but for that we're going to need rotational force. We've got some gearboxes, we've got some cogwheels, some chutes, and we want some barrels. What else would we need? We need some shafts and some windmill sails, so maybe we can do it with windmills if I make some windmill bearings. But actually the first thing we need to do is set up a millstone with some wheat. We have no green dye. And we have no slime. So actually what we need to do is we need to buy some cactus. Because I think a windmill bearing does not need slime. Okay, ignore me. We're fine. So windmill bearing, we need slab, stone, and shaft. Okay, I can do that now. Let's go for granite. Okay, so if we do, was it slab, stone, shaft? We make 2. Yeah. Okay, so we've got some windmill bearings. I also want a water wheel, which I need. I think it's just. This is my memory trying to serve me here. A shaft surrounded by. Yeah. Now, you can make a bigger water wheel. by surrounding this with wood. For the purposes of this, I kind of don't need it. I do need a bucket. I'll make 2 so I can create an infinite water source. Sleep. Okay, you can have that bed. I'll have this bed. I wonder actually, green wool. If I was to crush you, would I get green dye? No. That's annoying. Let's see, so if we can get some green... So green dye can be got from smelting cacti. Can we be from chopping... Okay, chopping tomato shrubs. Wandering trader. Crushing ferns. Oh, crushing pretty much any plant. Okay, so yeah, we definitely want the crushing wheels. Okay. What's this? Okay, whatever. Water. Looks like... I think we'll put our little factory on this flat piece of sand. Oh, it's really tempting to flatten all of this sand out. I think I will. Let's just dig up all this sand, make a larger flat area. Now you don't need a flat area for create because you can use conveyor belts, chain pulleys, etc. to lift stuff up, move stuff around, but it does make it a bit easier. Because then everything can be at the same level, you don't have to raise up the conveyor belts, etc. You can just have them flat. I'm going to need some sand anyway, so good enough reason. Also need to move... Okay, I'll just make this smaller on my streaming thing so I can see chat. There we go, that's better. Hopefully the shovel holds out so I can make a decent enough chunk. It's not looking likely. Well, we'll just do as much as we can. We'll move it off this way so that we can start over there maybe. That water is annoying me. I might have to... I think this could have been a creeper explosion. Right, so let's go ahead and set up the mill. Just so we have it going. So, water wheel down. So this will produce rotational force by water flowing against its edges. Then I will put a small cogwheel down. Actually, maybe I'll do a large cogwheel. I'll do a large cogwheel here. And then I'll put a millstone. And as you can see, the cogs touch. So this then moves. If I throw in some wheat, get a little particle effects, it's going to grind it up. Eventually, it's quite slow because this is slow. There is ways of increasing the speed, which will increase the processing speed of this. Okay, so crushing that gets us some wheat flour and some seeds. So wheat flour, if I was to... I should have made a infinite water source. But I have to keep going down over here. If I make wheat flour and a bucket of water, I get some dough. And then dough. So from 2 pieces of wheat, I managed to get some wheat flour, because in the mill, you get 1 for every piece, and then there's a 25% chance of getting 2 pieces. There's also a 25% chance of getting wheat seeds. So 1 wheat makes 1 wheat flour minimum. Then 1 wheat flour makes 1 dough. 1 dough makes 1 bread. So at that point, it's 1 wheat equals 1 bread instead of 3 wheat. So you've tripled the amount of bread you can make by using this thing. But because there's a 25% chance of getting 2 extra, so for every 4 of these you do, you get 4, 5, 6. So 4 wheat equals 6 bread. That's a massive increase. You also get some wheat seeds back, but whatever. But the useful thing about dough is if you mix dough with lime dye, you get slime balls. Lime dye is obviously made from white dye, and green dye is the most commonly made one. You could set up a mob farm to get skeletons to automate bone meal production, and then a cactus farm to automate cactus green production, which would then allow you to automatically, infinitely create slime balls, which is fucking awesome. But we want our crushing wheels set up. Now, the way crushing wheels work is, I might actually do them on the ground, is that they need to be placed either like this on the ground or vertically. If they're vertically, you can drop stuff in the top, it'll crush them, and it'll drop them down the bottom. If you do them like this, you have to feed them through with a belt. I didn't bring any belts with me. Do I have any belts? Possibly not. Do I need to smash a hole in the back of this building? I do. This takes me through to here, so let's take a door with us so we can put it back. Let's empty that stuff for now. Do I have any belts? I have 2 belts. Okay, I'm going to need to make more belts. But for the time being, we should be okay. So, should have made another shovel. Whoops. Let's make it a short path. So, 1 shaft. Connect the 2 shafts with mechanical belt. You can see it's going like a pink wavy colour, so it's not able to connect, but then, green. It makes a belt. Obviously, it doesn't move on its own. We need to apply rotational power, which is where the windmill comes in. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a vertical gearbox. Oops. Oh, whoops again. So using a vertical gearbox, we're then going to place a windmill bearing on top. I'll take a slab, and then we're going to take our windmill sails, attach them to this, and then, as you can see, this is currently going clockwise or counterclockwise. So if I okay, we need a minimum of 8 sails. You see it starts to turn. And it's slow as fuck. But you can see that that's moving in the right direction, which is what I wanted to test. So now I'm going to make this big. Maybe 2 across. So right. Now, the nice thing about the wrench, which I found, which is 3 gold plates, a small cogwheel, and a stick. Cogwheels are just shafts and a plank. Shafts are 2 andesite alloy. You get 8 shafts for 2. Andesite alloy is andesite iron nuggets or zinc nuggets. So relatively easy, but can become resource intensive because shafts are used in practically the large number of machines, and where they're not directly used, they are potentially used to make bits that are used to make the machines. Also, your infrastructure like belts, cogwheels, etc. So they are very much needed, and andesite is the king of stone in this mod pack. Keep that nice and even. Okay, I don't think this is going to increase the speed too much. I mean, it's noticeable, but it's not going to be fast enough to spin these wheels. But it will have a lot of rotational stress units. So there's 2 things. There's rotational force, which is stress units, which is the bigger the windmill, the more stress units it will have. Think of that as your kind of, I don't know, power. And then you've got speed, or rotational speed. Now, the faster, say, the cogwheels run, the more stress units they will use. I think. See, this has a capacity of medium stress units. If I pick up this has got a high kinetic stress impact. The mill will have much. Oh, can I rotate you like this? Okay. These also need to run in opposite directions to actually crush. Now, the easiest way I found of doing this when it's on the ground is let's see. So these will reverse. So if I had a shaft connecting these 2, this one would spin, say, clockwise, this one would then spin anti-clockwise, which is fantastic. So I then want to bring in power. Oh, fuck you, windmill. Say, so we'd go 1 here, 1 here. We want this one. Bring a shaft out of this. We don't actually need this. Now, see how they're spinning in a different direction and they're going that way? I don't think this is spinning fast enough to actually crush anything. We'll give it a go. Let's try crushing some granite. Maybe it will. And it'll just be ridiculously slow. Oh, okay, so we'll do it. And it wasn't too slow. Granted, that was 1 item. Okay, let's try with some of the raw ore. Then I can also grab the hoppers. Got the barrels. So let's grab. Can I just crush these? No, I do need to sand them. I can make some fans. I can show those off as well. I do need fans anyway. Let's grab the raw iron, the raw copper. I only got 1 zinc. Okay, so how do I make fans again? How horrible feeling. It's zinc. I don't know, propeller. Ah, I guess I need to make a press. I don't. I have a press and a depot. So this is what I was saying earlier, like getting all those resources is really useful because the mechanical press, incredibly required device, requires a block of iron and an andesite casing. I think I have some andesite casings. I do. Andesite casings, strip logs, andesite alloy. You can either use a deployer, which imitates a human or a player right-clicking an item with whatever you feed it, or you can manually do it. So yeah, I need to make some iron sheets. So I should just be able to tap the power off of here. If I put the depot in here. Cool. Okay, so it didn't crash. I'm also going to grab the gold. Let's grab some gold. I might as well grab the 12 because I want to make the goggles. So if I use these and I press them to make the goggles, I need what? Glass and string. Okay. And that's what this whole effort's going to be for then. So, iron ingots under this. So slowly drop down because again, everything is going super fucking slow. Bonk. Now, does this have the mod where it turns all of it, or does it do one at a time? I think it does one at a time. Yep. Okay, so whilst this is doing its stuff, let's, oh, no. Okay, you can get crushed by the wheels. I put this in a really shit location, didn't I? Alright, if I do this. Okay. So each belt segment can hold a stack of items. I'm pretty sure these process up to a stack at once. But it's going to be slow as fuck doing a stack. So that's fine. Let's have a barrel. A hopper. Oh, maybe I'll just have it pop off because it's going super slow. So if I do this and... Did I not bring the hoppers with me? Fuck's sake. I'm going to take a crafting table with me as well. Wait, I'm sure I took the hoppers with me. Where did I put the hoppers? Oh god, they're right here. Oh my good god. Assuming... Oh, good timing. Literally it's just been done. And you can see we've got some copper ore. So from that stack of raw copper... Oh, I used a chute. Whoops. I meant to use copper. We got 55 nuggets of experience, which you can basically use for nuggets of experience. We also got some crushed raw copper. Now the crushed raw copper can either just be smelted directly into copper ingots, or you can bulk blast them by putting a fan behind lava into an ingot, or if you wash them, it makes nuggets, which is kind of annoying, rather than an ingot, but it's still one ingot's worth. But there's a 50% chance of getting clay out of it. So we'll get onto washing later. And then the iron, I believe, makes crushed iron and a chance of redstone. Okay, so let's... I need the... And I should probably just put all the crate stuff in my backpack. That is going to be a smarter move to do. Well, tunnels. Oh yeah, I could use the tunnels. Oh, I have a rotational speed controller. The rotational speed controllers are a pain in the fucking ass to make. I'll show them to you. Got basins as well. Super glue don't need. And it's like alloy I do. Good stuff I don't need just yet. Grab some more raw stuff because there's no reason not to crush it. So I might as well grab that. I'm going to hold off crushing the other stuff that I'm not sure about. Because like raw nickel, not everything will necessarily crush. Oh, I have 9 zinc ingots. Fantastic. Okay. And raw gold. Okay, let's first of all turn this out of blocks. Need any of that? Okay. So first things first, let's maybe make this a bit easier on ourselves in getting stuff in. Let's use a hopper. I think this will work. And if I do this, yes. Okay. So I have a horrible feeling that this is just going to do it one at a time. Yeah, so this is going to take forever. So instead of the hopper, let's how many more belts? Okay. Belts, again, extremely useful items. And they're made from kelp. A lovely, renewable, regrowable resource. But you got to cook them first. So I'm just going to go a little bit. Let's see. We'll obviously get a kelp farm set up at some point because, again, belts are needed for a lot of fucking things. Stone on me, of course I don't. Oh. Cheeky, cheeky boy. I am going to resist the urge to use the cobblestone from the house when I have some. And let's also grab... Yeah, that'll do. Furnace. Wait, you can cook coal in the furnace? Makes graphite bars. Okay, sure. There's nuclear reactors in this, it seems. Oh, we've got the mod that the more different foods you eat, the more hearts you gain. Oh, fantastic. So, I think I need 6 to make a belt. Please tell me they haven't changed the recipe. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need 6. I want 1 belt because if you right click on, I guess I could take them there, I guess, but I'll make another one anyway. So let's. So from endpoint to endpoint, it doesn't matter how long it is up until its maximum length, which is quite a few blocks. It only takes 1 belt, and you can always right click with a belt to extend it. Of course, I do need to put a shaft in there because it'll put a shaft at either endpoint. So I can do this so I can get it out of the way of the windmill. I can then use a chute, which works kind of like a hopper. And this way, notice it does 16 at a time, which is way better. Right, so that's going to slowly do its thing as it starts to get rid of all of the, not get rid of, but process the first stage of our raw resources. Now, we can make a fan, which is used with so it's a shaft and an andesite casing. So we can do that. Shaft, fan. Nope. Is it like that? It's like that. Okay, so the way fans work, they are very fucking cool. I think what I'll do is have it come off of. Probably come off of here. So depending on the rotational direction, it will either push or it will pull. You can see it has little particle effects. They'll stop here. If I was to stand here, very slowly, because it's going very slowly, would push me to the end. It also works on pushing items, as you can see, very slowly because it's going very slowly. Now, if this was on the other side, it would be sucking. Now, one of the useful things about this is if I was to make some fences, I think are this. Yes, okay. So the airflow is not blocked by fences or half slabs. If I was to grab some water and put some water here, the particles turn blue. The reason for this is now doing something called washing. And if I pick up the fan and we well, actually we can do the ponder. So this is talking about how with the rotational force and the direction, if you change the direction, it'll either push or pull. If I do lava, it superheats, which allows you to smelt. So this lava works like a furnace, but requires no fuel, which is really good. I think it's going to show us fire or a campfire works like a smoker. Water is washing. Speed of fan does not affect the processing speed, only its range. So having a really slow fan doesn't make it slower to wash. It just lessens the area. That's fine. Now, it hasn't told us about the other uses of the fan. Well, okay, so it's showing you can dye things. which would be really nice because we could get automatic dough production, get some lime dye, blow it over, turns into it. You can also dye entities that can be dyed. And armor. Why you would bother? Who knows, but sure. Oh, he's going to tell us the other stuff. Okay, so you can bulk freeze by putting powdered snow. So Dragon's Head and Dragon's Breath can do ending, which can turn like leather into the what are the things that come down at night when you don't rest? I can't remember. Phantoms can turn to phantom membranes. And I think that was just cobblestone can be turned into endstone. What is this? Oh, okay. That's cool. The simulated contraptions, the airflow works. I did not know that. That's cool. There's also a big cannons mod. I'm not using it. Yeah, you can also make holocrafts. And the one thing it also didn't tell us about is if we go to uses, so you can see the bulk blasting. There's 78 different things that you can do. Haunting. So you can turn red mushrooms into crimson fungus. You can turn cobblestone into black stone. Deep slate into infested deep slate. Torches into soul torches. Dirt into soul soil. But the one which I really like is, I mean, this is quite nice. Lapis into prismarine. Where is it? Basalt into netherrack. It's very useful. Ink sacs into glow ink sacs is pretty useful. Where is it? Oh, there's a way of making soul sand. Oh yeah, just regular sand into soul sand. Because soul sand, if you crush it, can get you glowstone. And if you wash it, you can get nether quartz and gold nugget. Now it's a crap chance, like each soul sand has a 12% chance of making a nether quartz. A 2% chance of making a single gold nugget. Now when something's washed, the washed item is destroyed. So this would destroy the soul sand, 12% chance of making nether quartz. But let's pop this back down, put our water back down. We will grab our crushed iron. Okay, so raw does just make this, but it's the washing of the crushed. So I'm just going to put a barrel here for now. So if we pop that there, you can see it's going to get little particles on top of it. So it's going to start washing. It's going to take a while. As you can see, this is still processing all of the copper. I'm actually going to, whilst this is doing stuff, do this, because I wanted to look at our leather belt, because I'd started to level this up when I was exploring, I think. No, I hadn't. What was I doing? Oh, okay, well that's the achievement for processing the iron into iron nuggets and redstone. So, nice. What was it? Oh yeah, relic things. I think I was doing the cloud in a bottle. Yeah, okay, so I spend levels of experience doing this. To unlock the ability, it is necessary to connect the stars hidden beneath the fog in such a way that the resulting constellation matches the image in the background when the constellation is correctly aligned. Ability also. Oh, I see. Okay. Allows you to use the 2 additional air jumps. Nice. So, here we're using the relic. Upon reaching the maximum experience value, the relic's level and the pool of upgrade points will increase by 1, allowing you to unlock previously unavailable abilities. So, air jump. It doesn't have any other abilities as far as I'm aware. +1 experience points for each additional jump performed using the air jump ability. Oh. Right. Oh. Cool. I now have a triple jump. Villager hat. Reduces trading prices of the villagers, making it more profitable. Bunny hoppers. Okay, so that's like a jump increase. That's actually pretty good. Rooted boots. Mysterious power of a sheep. What the fuck does that mean? So it's got 2 connections, I'm guessing. No. Stars? Oh, okay. Do I need to do this? Yeah, okay. Every 6.6 seconds transforms the grass block beneath the player into dirt, restoring 1 hunger and 1 saturation point. That's why I wasn't losing any hunger. Ah, okay. And for each activation, I'll gain some more XP. Okay. Relic quality, okay. The item's initial random characteristics are best as possible. Each ability is because it's separately. Sure, I don't know what the fuck that means. Upgrade points. Earned when leveling up. The relic used to upgrade abilities. Okay, so this level up. Ability will not work under the effects of silence. Can be toggled on and off. Reroll random stats. What random stats? And reset leveling points. Does it give me any? I don't give me any stats. Feral claws. Fight faster with each consecutive attack, you say? Okay, I see. Aha, okay, I get it. Increase player's attack speed by 7% for each consecutive attack performed in 3 seconds of the loss. Otherwise loses 1 charge per second. Attacking with an unfilled attack speed bar resets. Ah, okay. And this is... okay, each time I do it. Let's do the power glove. Empowered attacks. Okay, so I think... you... to you... you just got to get like the outline of like the image, right? To you? No, you've got 2, you've got 1. Is there another? Am I missing a... Ah, missing you. So you go there, and then maybe you go over here. No, maybe you come... that must go there. So maybe you go like this. Yeah, okay. Increase the player's damage dealt by 96%, but enters a 5-second cooldown after each attack. Okay. Helium Flamingo. Oh, okay. Temporarily allows the relic bearer to glide through air as they would through water. Okay, so you just connect there. Okay, guessing you come here and you come here. You come here. Okay, that was a weird one. Let's see, when performing a double jump, allows the player to float in the air for up to 4.5 seconds. Movement speed in the air is proportional to the player's swimming speed with an additional bonus of 28%. Okay, let's give that a go. Ah. How do I... Okay, so it's 4.5 seconds. Is it going to actually get me to stand up again? Because this is really annoying if it doesn't. Okay. I don't know if I like that one. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Let's have a look at this. Cross necklace. Okay, so you can connect to that. Is it just going to be an outline one? Probably. Am I missing something? Oh, you've got 3 right, like that? Ah. You've got 1 point. Do we do this? That? Ah, okay. Increase the duration of invulnerability after taking damage for 0.3 seconds. Okay. And have I done all of my relics? Yes. I think so. Bunny hoppers? No, not done the bunny hoppers. Okay. High jumps by continuously holding the jump key. Ah, okay, so... Whoa. Okay, so that first jump is big. That's cool. Okay. I like that one. I think I've done everything else. Done the villager hat right? No. Oh, there's 2 things. Okay, this is going to be a... Everyone connects to the middle kind of jazz, isn't it? Alright, there's more down here. Another one somewhere? Ah, you. Yeah. Oh, it's a flower. Prevent iron golems from attacking the player. Ah, okay. That. you need to connect to 3 things. You connect to 2 things. You connected to 3, you connected to 1. You connect to you and you to you. Haha. Increase the discount on trading with villagers by 11%. Cool. Experience sources. I'm guessing this is going to be trade with villagers. Yep. Okay. Sure. So, obviously, it's still grinding. But I did bring the rotational speed controller. So, I'll show you the recipe for this. It's a brass casing, which is just a brass ingot on a strip log. Simple enough. And a precision mechanism. Precision mechanisms. These require a gold plate to do this process 5 times. First is using a deployer, a cogwheel, then a large cogwheel, then an iron nugget. Repeat 5 times. So it takes 1 gold plate, 15 cogwheels, 15 large cogwheels, 15 iron nuggets. There's only an 80% chance of you actually getting it. There's a 20% chance of getting random salvage item, which could be any one of these items, a gold plate, a piece of andesite, etc, etc. Luckily, I found one. So, we are going to step things up. By stepping it up, I think what we'll do is... Whoops. I'm going to get rid of that for now. I'm also going to turn off the windmill. And I... Whoops. Pop this back. However, we do not want the rotational force to come in to that belt from this. We're going to have it coming from a different direction. There. Need it to rotate it. There we go. So the wrench is nice because you can use to rotate objects. If you shift right click with it, it also picks the item up and puts it in your inventory or at your feet if you don't have any inventory space. The first thing we do is, so our power is coming from this and it's going to feed into the rotational speed controller. We're going to take a large cogwheel, plonk it on that, and then we want to feed this back into the system. So where's my gearboxes? So I'm going to want a vertical gearbox here, and another one there. And then I'll feed in this. So this will feed in rotational speed to this, which will do this, which will do this, which will then move the belt. So I don't have to rejig anything. So when I start this up, see at the moment this is rotating slightly faster. Now the belt is going in the wrong direction, but there's a nice little UI. Do that. But now everything's going in the right direction. But the best thing is I can go to like, oh no, I tried to make it go too fast. It's overstressed. So because the crushing wheels, the stamp, the fan all take rotational force, as I said earlier, the faster something goes, the more force it takes up. If I drop this down to say 96. Now it runs, and it's running a lot quicker. So now, if I whack in, and the belts also run quicker, as you notice. So this will process things quicker. Now, it won't make the fan hopper's not the best option, so let's show you something else that's great with Create. If we do this, let's just... You can make these things called funnels. They're dead easy. It's dried kelp and an andesite alloy for the andesite ones. Whack them on an inventory. If there's a belt going into it, it will automatically fill this. So it's kind of like a sideways hopper. And it does a cool little animation. Well, kind of. I like it. It's like the baggage claim things at the airport. Right. Now we've got a basic crushing and washing setup. Now this is incredibly manual washing setup at the moment, but you can kind of automate it using belts and such, and using brass funnels. Brass funnels have a filter section on them. Now, if I get a filter from Create, I want an attribute filter, which is brass nuggets and wool. I'm not going to make too many of these. Because I don't have much in the way of brass and wool and one brass. Okay, so brass nugget, wool. And then what I will do is I will go attribute filter. I will pop in a brass nugget as a reference item. And then I'll say, oh no, that's not what I want to do. And I'll open the door. I want to grab some crushed stuff. Let's grab some crushed copper. Put crushed copper in as a reference, and then this is all the attributes the crushed copper has. But what I can do is if I say can be washed, but I add the opposite trait, so cannot be washed. Now if I... So you see this is now blowing further because it's going faster. It's also going to push items faster because again it's going faster. What I could do is if I pick up this water bucket and this and all of this, pop all of that in there, pick you up as well, and then what I'm gonna do is pop some sand down to make this area nice and flat again. Grab my fence. And then I'm going to want the fence here. Then I'll want this. Then if I put the fan here with the water here, Then I'll need to feed that some rotational power, which won't be a problem. I could have done this one further forwards, couldn't I? Yes. Then I will have barrel here. I will pop brass funnel here. And you can see, because it's on the side of the thing, I can either have items come out of it or go into it. Right clicking, it now goes into it. And then if I put the filter in here, what will happen is if I throw down an iron sheet, it'll get picked up. Fantastic. If I put some crushed raw iron down, it doesn't. Because it can be washed, and because this filter says pick up only items that can't be washed. So now I need to feed this with rotational power. The easiest way to do that would be to... There is a way of making this look much prettier later. Now, is this going in the right direction? Is it blowing or is it sucking? It's sucking, so I need to change the direction. I can do with a gearbox, because you see it comes in this direction, the opposite it goes in a different direction. So now that is blowing, and it is washing the crushed iron on the belt. And when this is finished washing, hopefully what happens is stuff should go into the barrel. Wait and watch. Here we go. And now we've got the iron nuggets and the redstone that were just washed into here. We can go a step further, but it requires more brass funnels. And I don't have any more brass funnels. I do have some brass. That's a dried cup. Now, yes, I will use this to make some brass funnels. I need electron tubes. Electron tubes, polished rose quartz, which is rose quartz, which is nether quartz surrounded by redstone. So I can't make any more. I need to go to the nether. Oh, no, I don't. No. Because through my explorations, actually, I remember picking up some blocks of quartz and some smooth quartz. Now, smooth quartz, I don't think I can... Oh, wait, if I use a stone cutter, no. Architect's cutter, nope. Chiseling, can I turn this back into just a quartz block? Yes, I can turn it back into a block of quartz. Chisel is a stick and an iron nugget. Iron nugget ingot. I want that one. So if I do this and I choose the smooth quartz blocks and I want to turn them back into a block of quartz. Yes, because the blocks of quartz, which is the Minecraft item, I believe... Damn, I'm wrong. I thought there is a way of turning these back into quartz. Oh, a cutting board. Sticks and planks. Okay, this is... Plank. Yep, okay, so something like this, right? Yes. And then I need you... I pop you there. Perfect. Okay. So now I've got the quartz. I should be able to use some redstone I've got. Let's make that. And I need some sandpaper. Do I have actual sandpaper? No. Do I have any paper? I can use you. Probably shouldn't because it's used for upgrading skills, but right now. Sandpaper. Okay, so sandpaper goes in the offhand. And they go rubby, rubby, rubby. And we use these, the iron sheets, to make electron tubes. Then we go electron tube, brass ingot, dried kelp. Yes, and we get 2 at least. Let's do that. Let's save the rest of this stuff. So, did I bring a basin and another stamp out? I've got a basin. I want another press. I'm sure I picked up several. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is pop down, say, the basin here. Press on that. Then I'm going to want to run a shaft. Actually, probably all the way over to there. Then let's craft another belt. Over to here. So I then want my andesite funnel here to pick up everything that comes out of here. Then I want my iron nuggets become filtered out of this. So this will then drop iron nuggets into this. They'll go into here. This will then press this into, if I tell it to, iron ingots. So then spit them out here. And another barrel with another one of these to suck it up. So now we need to get rotational speed onto this, which, see, it'd be negative here. Okay, so I think we can do that with just a single belt. Now this might overstress the system. It didn't. Fantastic. Belts, thankfully, do not take up any stress units. Best way of getting power from this one would be through the use of another belt, but I don't have any spare, so we're going to try some jiggery pokery with our 2 remaining gearboxes. So if I do that and then that, is it going to, oh, it's going in the right direction. So now it's stamping the iron nuggets into iron ingots. So we've now got a full process of where if we dump raw iron in here, it gets crushed into crushed raw iron. The crushed raw iron then gets washed into iron nuggets and redstone, neither of which can be washed, which means that filter will pick those items up and put them in here. Then this filter means that any iron nuggets will get pulled out of this chest, put into here, thrown into here. This filter says turn those iron nuggets into iron ingots, which then go into here. So now, get the rest of this crushed iron, pop it over there, along with that. So now, all of this is starting. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with the gold. When this is washed, there's a chance, 5% chance of getting a platinum nugget, 50% chance of nether quartz. And nether quartz is very useful stuff, so I'll pop that out. I'm not going to do it with the copper because this thing does not have a big enough inventory space to hold all those fucking nuggets. We'll do it with you because you're just one, and I might just do it with a stack. Now, the washing isn't limited to just crushed stuff. For example, gravel can be washed. A 12% chance of making iron nuggets, 25% chance of making flint. You can get gravel from crushing cobblestone, and you can make a cobblestone generator. So you can effectively have an iron farm without the need of any interactions whatsoever. No villagers, boats, iron golems, zombies, any of that crap. You have a cobblestone generator, which you can use lava and water and then create drills to drop the cobblestone onto belts, crush the cobblestone into gravel, wash the gravel, you get iron nuggets, turns into iron ingots, you're sorted. We actually got a platinum ingot. But we do need to go to the nether. Because one of the things we need for some of the later stuff is something called a blaze burner. So an empty blaze burner requires netherrack and iron sheets. Netherrack, obviously a piece of cake to get once you get to the nether. But blaze burner, you need to either right click on a blaze or a blaze spawner to turn it into a fuelable blaze burner. The blaze burners are needed to heat things, either steam engines to make really good stress unit generation, or for making brass. And brass is made from mixing zinc and copper, and as you see it has to be heated. So we have to get some blaze burners if we want to progress and make the most of the create mod, basically. We do also need to get a lot more andesite. Now, I'm pretty certain you can compact gravel, flint, and lava to make andesite. I thought there was a way of it being naturally generated somehow. And I think it was something like over blue ice or something like that. Minecraft andesite generator. Oh, I could have sworn there was a different way of doing it with mod. They're not also. Oh, is the extruder not in this? Oh no. Oh no. There's a really, really good create one block like item generator with the extruder, which does not appear to be in here. Okay, let's dump all of the mineral stuff. So I'm gonna want. I am going to need to make that stone pick, and I do not have. I'm gonna have to go and find lava. Yep. Let's dump all of the create gubbins. Organic. Let's make that diamond pick. I also cannot wait to get some proper storage mod working. Don't need you, we'll need you. Take you anyway, take you and you. And then just need to file away you. I will take a second bucket, take some spare food, take a crafting bench. Probably make myself some gold boots. Because piglins. Organic. I'll take the shears with me. You'll create your stony stuff. You'll create. I'll get some proper. I'll get some more logs to take with me. Now, one thing I didn't explain, because I have the speed controller, is the process of stepping up. Which, before you have the rotational speed controller, there's only one way to make things faster, and that's called stepping up, and that's going from big cogs to little cogs. So I'll quickly show that. So, and I'll show it on this. So if we have a big cog connected to a little cog, you can see that this little cog is moving faster than that big cog, because that's just how cogs work. Because for every push of one spoke of the big, it pushes one spoke of the little, but there's more spokes in the big than the little. If we put a big cog on top of that, you can already see that this one is moving faster than that. And we can repeat the process over and over and over. You can see as you can get getting faster and faster and faster. Until it gets just really quick. Also works in the opposite direction if you want to step things down. For example, if we put the little cog on here, and then a big cog off that, and then we go little cog, big cog. See how you're just getting slower and slower? So it works in both directions. I'm going to dump them in here for now. I'm also going to put that in there and that in there. You're there, you're in there, you're on here. Oh, I'm not ready to go yet because I need to get some iron. Well, I am ready to go because I need to grab some obsidian. If we take our little waystone down to the depths, hopefully we can find a lava pocket kind of close by. Unless there's one on the surface, I can't spy. That's honey. No. So, deep pit is yummy. There is lava in this direction. So, go through this room. Oh yeah, I could finish off grabbing the raw gold. Nice. Ah, some more iron over there, I didn't say. Nice, and now we've got some raw iron. I can show you the full process of turning the raw iron into redstone and iron ingots. Without any need for using coal. Same can be said for the copper. Obviously not redstone, instead it's going to be clay. Oh, hello diamonds. Nice happy accident. So lava, let's just re-dig in from... I've still got sandpaper in my hand, whoops. And let's see if the terrain generations put us under, above, or below. I have a feeling we're below the lava, which is annoying. It's digging up into it. We'll find out soon when the map updates. Also here, grab the prosperity shards. We'll get into mystical agriculture at some point. Probably not until we've built like our airship. Moved. Lava hasn't changed on the map. Oh, okay, we were above it. Sweet. Right, this first piece is probably going to die on us, but that's fine. Okay. Now I've got a safe space to get. Obsidian. We're going to need minimum 10. For the portal. I'd like some spare because I'd like to make an enchanting table. I'm also going to need some obsidian to crush as well, actually. Because you need that for trains. Something leveled up. Oh yeah, that's something. I've got this book of skills. Upgrade. Increase my mining speed. I don't think it's going to be massively noticeable. But in lieu of having an enchanted pickaxe, that would do. Seven, okay. So enchanting table needs 4. 10, 15. So what should I go for? 20? 20 should be enough. And then we can venture into the nether. And hopefully I'm going to need something to travel around the nether. So is the gyrocopter in this? I make a propeller. Is this used down? Okay, so what about hull? Okay. What about a glider? Okay, I can make a paraglider. How do I make a paraglider? Leather and sticks. Okay. That would probably be, well, yeah, that would probably be useful. 12 at the moment. Let's be 14. Maybe 15 and 16. Oh god, I hate mining obsidian. It just takes so long. I've got 15, so let's just do 16. That'll be enough. Well, it won't, but it'll do. And then I need to go up here. All the way back up here. Back to our... It was up here, I think. Yeah. Haven't. Right. Let's pop you there. Let's take the deep slate with us. Don't need any of you. Let's keep hold of you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need a flint and steel. I should probably make some iron chest armor as well. Okay, so we are ready to do the nether. First thing I need to pick up is... Oh, let's put prosperity shards in this chest for safekeepings. Let's pop down first of all that, then that, then that. We'll start that process off. It's got our 64. Let's pick up this as well. Do I want to take the furnace with me? I might as well. Now, where am I going to put my portal? Let's pop the portal. So I don't need to carry those diamonds around with me. Keep the sticks and the diamonds actually. Right, bravery moment. Let's see what our nether spawn is like. I'd like a fortress to be very close. I haven't been into the nether yet, so I don't know what we're looking at. Okay, let's have a look. Oh. See a fortress anywhere nearby? That sucks. And ah, what's this? This is erupting inferno. Yeah, okay, this sucks. There's piglins though. No bastion I can see. There's this land. There's trapped. Okay, some sort of structure over there. Structure. Okay, so some sort of structure over there. 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 Okay, so some sort of struc Nether brick stairs? That's something. It's just gonna be lava, basalt, glowstone, soulstone. Fire clay. Fire clay, okay. Well, we'll turn into a fucking... Oh, stick. Nice. This is just a fucking terrible... Yeah, I do need to know what that ore is though, because that looks funky. Beniotite. The fuck is beniotite used for? Extreme reactors. Okay, well I don't need that. All I need is blazes. They do not spawn in the Crimson Forest, I know that. Hello, sir. Ah, perfect. Put yourself in a little trading hole. What a good boy you are. Oh, I didn't bring any gold with me, did I? I'm sorry, buddy. You stay there. Okay, so let's just grab a bunch of netherrack. We do need it. I think we need 8. Now, is it surrounded or is it like this? Okay, so we've got 16 blaze burners. Alright, I'm going to have to be right back, guys. I need to take a 10-minute break. I'll see you in just a minute. Okay. So yeah, we need to find a fortress. I wonder if we have an explorer's compass. I need cobwebs. Yes. Maybe. Maybe we just do some overland exploring in that case. And what I'd like to do in this series is find a nice, large, open expanse of land, but find it with the airship. Yeah. For that, we need a physics something or other. This thing, physics assembler, which is dead simple. But then I also want the physics star. Oh, which is actually kind of simple as well. But that just allows us to make a physics object. Still need to like make a say like a thruster, I think is something we can make. Which requires blaze burners and steel plates, heavy plates. Oh, okay, iron plates. Blocks of steel. Ah, with turpentine. Fe energy. Yeah. Basically, we need lots of shit. So we could go check out this shipwreck. Go check out that ship. Might go steal this village's waystone. Yeah, let's go steal. I keep you in my bag just in case we come across any blazes somewhere. Anything else we don't need? No, keep all of that. What happens to my wrench? Blackstone can get crushed, I believe, with a less than 1% chance of getting a wither skeleton skull, but then 25% chance of getting the blackstone back. I might as well hold on to you. Also don't need you. I'm not doing extreme reactors. Okay. Do need to make a boat. When we eventually go exploring, so let's head more over to that village. Luckily they're not far away. Ah, leather with legs. Give me you. I don't know if Easy Villages is in this. Is that fire clay or is that just like weird sand? Oh, it's orange sand, okay. Can I pick you guys up? Okay, I can take people with me. I just want standard villages though. Thank you. And, oh no, you're a cartographer. Fisherman. You're a villager. Okay. Couple of family members. Ooh. Ooh. Sick. Is there a gravestone under a mushroom? Oh, perfect. You guys don't need your bell. You also don't need that. You also don't need your emeralds or your iron. And copper or gold, thank you very much. More unemployed people. Oh, some hoppers out back. Oh. Loot an item from a looter item. Right, was that a special thing? It's just a clock. Let's take that. Always like hoppers. Need some gold, check that. Thank you. Should have looted this place when I was last here. Infinite ham. Oh, this is a swamp biome, so they. Get any? Oh, I got some slime balls. Fantastic. Get any loot inside your houses? Nah. Okay, it's just the bigger buildings. Probably this one. Oh my goodness, there's tons of you. Get out of the way, let me see your chests. Take the bread, thank you. Okay. So I want to go this direction. We'll go via the windmill. Probably pick up some of this as well. Cowboy hat. I'll take the barrels as well. I can get crushed. Yeah, that's what I want, some more windmill cells. And I think some crushing wheels will be inside. I might as well grab the mills. Backpack scroll. Actually, I want to see if this infinite ham does. Is this piece of meat that smoothly regenerates its original size no matter how much you carve it? Sick. 19.2 seconds. Regenerates up to 6 edible chunks, each on 200 points. When consumed, the relic automatically uses the required number of chunks to replenish hunger. Okay. Ah, this has to get to level 5 before I can do it. And then... Okay. This mean... Okay. Cool. Finny ham. Oh no, come back. That's very cool. Yeah, I'll grab this stuff. I don't know what half of it does. Can't be asked for the scrolls. Wow. I can always get rid of them later. Page of skill, mob repellent. I think I already know this one. Oh, look at all these lovely gearboxes. Let's see, self burst, sensitive area, grow, harvest, item pick up. Can't be asked. Other mob repellents got kitty slippers. They're different to my bunny slippers. Countless lives. Oh, it already knows this. Cat's gaze. A work in progress cat's gaze. Oh, scares all creepers and phantoms near the player. Oh, sick. So you must go here. You must go here. Huh? No. You must go like that. I don't know, maybe it's like this. Yeah. Increase safe falling height by 2.8 blocks. Okay. Now what are my bunny slippers? I don't think I can wear these. Can wear them. I can wear 2 sets of slippers. Amazing. Then take brushy wheels. Take the blocks of copper. You take a bucket. Go. Food, bread. Take that. No chest, no. More crushy wheels though. Where's my axe? Right. Fuck. Okay. That's the one, the windmill bearing. I want that. Review lost. So let's dump some crap we don't need, which we picked up by mistake. Don't need the copycat panels. Don't need you. I don't actually need you. You. Yeah, what's the cowboy hat do? The utility other word is mount. Okay, I don't care about you. Okay. So go very far south. Using boats. Very, very cool build. I am very, very worried because it's going to be full of illagers, as you can see from the sail. Hey, Yemi. This is a Magic and Create mod pack called Coasters Coasters Aeronautics Magic, oh my. Oh, I've got that mob repellent thing. This is making it tricksy. Okay, cool. It's also got the tombstone mod, which I don't understand anything. Oh, their projectiles can't hurt me because of my skill. Okay, well then I don't have to worry about them. I'm going to loot the place. Ooh, flippers. Upgrade. Okay, useful. Do have to worry about the Vindicators. Oh, is the Vindicators also the Axes? I can't remember. So yeah, this has got Ars Nouveau, Tombstone, a bunch of other magic mods, as well as a shit ton of create mods. It's also got, I think it's got mechanism, it's got big reactors, it's got some big tech mod about making a Dyson sphere as well. It's got AE2. You guys can't touch me. As far as anything good. I need to get rid of a bunch of shit. I'm not doing Ars Nouveau. Bring you 14 if you return to the habitat. Up it off. That. It's also got mine colonies in it, which is something I want to get involved in. Let's see what's down the stairs in here. Oh, rosemary. What does the angler's hat do? Increases catch during fishing. Yeah. I'll grab that. I'll grab the snorkel. Prismarine. It's probably useful. Why not grab the TNT? What's that? Oh, another iron back. Holy balls, yes. What's that? You. Oh, wolf girl. Not bad. Okay. Deeper down. Oh, some villagers in here. Rubber shoes. Yeah. Wolf drinking hat. I'll be honest with the oxidized. Take the raw stuff. That stuff. Okay, your ship is flooded. Kind of annoying to get around and weird. Okay, fine. I guess I'm done here. Where's my axe? Take the easy route out the ship. Bust through the holes. Go to my ship. And then I think it was southeast of here. There's a shipwreck. Yeah, we're pretty much the right way. Oh no, our extra backpack was a freaking godsend. Yeah. Blessing 3. Ooh, let's take them. Anything on the bottom? No. And this was this. What's this? It's like further to the south. We're doing an explore because the nether I went into was atrocious, as in it is just nothing but Crimson Forest. You joined the Mistcraft Discord, see if there's any work with that. Oh yeah. Wait, which one's Mistcraft? I'm not sure if I know that one. Wait, is it in this? Or is that a different game? I don't know what the Mistcraft one is. Okay, I think we'll just head back to base. I really wish that they'd do some more Thaumcraft. That was my favourite mod. A Thaumcraft and create mod pack would be my dream. Maybe doing alright today, Emmy? I know I am getting starving though. Good. That is the answer I'd like to hear. I'm tempted to... Ooh, is the biplane? No. I'm just plane? Okay. Bulb. You... A bulb. Grab all the non-iron nugget stuff. And then... I want to grab the raw... stuff. There you go. Alright, let's craft up the nuggies in crafting table. Probably left you here. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab the iron we've made so far. Yeah, look at that. Got a friend from England over. Oh, nice! What are you guys up to? Anything fun? Thrifting, nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I've got you. I need maybe compass. What was compass? Back stone brick, which is stone bricks. Okay, so I need to smelt you, and then I'll do this in here. Oh. Let's pop you in there. Let's filter everything away first. Yeah, create random stuff. Mineral. Um, block. Organic. You down there. I think you guys can go in there. Keeping you stuff. Villages in a chest. So what? You in there. Alright, you guys. What's a snorkel do? More underwater, makes sense. Umbrella slowfall. Flippers. Yes, flippers over on the other two I don't give a shit about. Damn, these are only a feet slot. Let's go here. And then let's explore here. Okay, like that. Nah, that can't be right. What am I missing? Oh, it's just you two? Oh, okay, it was just that easy. 37% speed, swim speed, nice. And I'm guessing each second of swimming. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Level up, level up. So, weapons, armor, tools. I want this still. Magic type stuff. Yeah, it's getting full. Turn you to bread. Minerals getting full as well. Hold on to you. Help you. You there. Yeah, that's annoying. Fine. You can go down here. That's stone, turn to stone bricks. Smelt stone bricks, and then I want compass. I think it's just 4 iron and a redstone, right? Yes. I just need 4 crack bricks. So this mod pack is coasters, airships, and magic. Oh my! I can grab the link to it. Okay. It's got a lot of my kind of favorite mods. Okay, so I want this. Because now hopefully I can find a direction of where that fortress is. So I'm definitely going to want my blaze burners. Got a spare waystone, which would be very, very useful. backup apple. I'm also going to take with me... I'll take all my gold with me. No. Let's leave 6. So I can trade with the piglins. Okay. Already got another 45 minutes. Take a big break. Okay, so I want to find a fortress. It's in that direction, 367 blocks. So down here. So doable. Okay. Mega jump abilities makes getting around a lot easier. There's a lot of lava to get through though. So I'm going to have to take a slightly detoured route. That is... Triple jump. So good. I'm just going to mine through here. Grab some nether quartz. Yes. I love how big the clusters are of this stuff. I don't want to waste my diamond pick on the netherrack. Burning more. Okay, yeah, I'm going to grab this. Again, I'm not doing anything with mystical agriculture yet, but I will once we find an actual kind of base location. This is not good because I'm seeing lots of lava on the map and no fortress. Ars Magica is in this as well, yes. Okay, so there's the fortress. So I could swing by wherever the fuck that thing is, wherever that is. What is this? Still got golden booties. Please make it. Whoa. Okay. Well, you guys won't be aggro with me. Alright, because you're zombie pigmen for one thing. Piglin Hamlet map. Interesting. With Blackstone wall. Okay, nothing in there. Oh, you can't approach me. Ah. Stop it. Have some gold. No, you don't want some gold? Okay. Okay. Let's go in this direction. I think, and then I need to go north to whatever that weird thing on the map is. Because curiosity never gets the best of me. Okay. Okay, mega jump time. Ooh, just about made it. Hey, what's down there? This is lava followed by nether bricks. Yeah. Directly south of me. Must be higher up. Run around. This direction. Just when you see something like really square on the mini-map, funnily enough, even though this is fucking Minecraft and everything's blocks, something very square usually screams like generated structure or something like that. And that means loot. Usually. Okay, I'm underneath it. Ah, bollocks. Okay, there is something up there. It's whatever the fuck this is. Just a weird loot thing. Sure. Is that it? Okay. Whatever. Fortress is what I'm after, so directly south. Luckily I've got a waystone with me. There you go. You're incredibly excited for streams again. And even more so forgot. I see. Playing favourites, are you? Fuck up. But no, I mean, same. I'm very much looking forward to having someone fun and entertaining to watch when I'm at work. Or working from home. Or not working, as is currently the case, annoyingly. Okay, how far away? Oh, fucking long. Wait, is that something? Is that more fortress? You silly old man. Fortress. Man, there's so many like pre-generated kind of like structures. Oh, they're not all that great though. I need to find a blaze burner for sorry, not a blaze burner, a blaze spawner. And there's one right there. Fucking A. Thank you very much. Ouchie, 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 ouchie. I wonder if I can... Can I? No. Oh, I was hoping I could pick it up. I'm not going to break it though. Way too valuable to use. Whilst I'm here, nether wart would also be nice. No, I'm gonna... I'd like to stream more, but I just don't have the time, annoyingly. What the fuck is all of this? There's the nether. That's what I wanted. Lovely. Let's have a quick peek around. Yep, see if there's another chest with collecting necklaces. Sure. Obsidian shield, obsidian skull. I don't know what any of these fucking relics do. Ooh, normal chest. Ah, okay. Fucking this relic that pushes, this skill that pushes mobs back is kind of annoying. Hello. I'm only going for a little bit longer. Yeah, I want to watch the burrows as well. If you guys haven't watched the burrows, it's pretty fun. Yeah, no one of real importance, just, you know. Aww. Kidding. Emily said, I for one am incredibly excited for your streams again, and even more so for Gar's.
Cheers.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I mean, I don't blame her.
No, nor do I. I want to go back to close to where that blaze spawner was and put down the waystone. On our way back out. Oh, obsidian, I think. Stupid. Perfect. This is a big old fortress. Do I go? I've been here before because there's open chests. There's an unopened chest. I've not been this way. It's not the way I need to go, but it's loot. Yeah. Get wrecked. Okay, so if I put it here, I hope these things were cross dimension, because getting back is going to be a fucking ball ache. Thank you. Please. Yes. Okay. Back with my unill-gotten gains. Spirit orbs. When you ever say, can you explain what the major difference in mods you have are on? You haven't a clue what's going on. Yes, I certainly can. So, this is a fucking huge mod pack with hundreds of mods, but the main ones I want to use are create, which I will try and re-explain this shit here, and it'll probably be the easiest if I fill up my backpack with everything apart from that. I fill up with all of this crap. Right. So the basic idea behind the create mod pack is kind of automation, logistics. That's the main thing behind the base create mod. And it's not an electricity mod, it's a rotational force mod. So this is a windmill bearing, which has got a whole bunch of windmill sails attached to it, and it's producing rotational force. That rotational force gets transferred by shafts, by belts, and by chain gears. This slow-moving shaft transfers all the rotational force this windmill produces into this item here called a rotational speed controller, which, as you can see, is speeding up the output. This is then going into a bunch of gearboxes which allow you to shunt energy out of various faces, or in this case out the top of the block. This then sends it along this one to this gearbox, which reverses the direction into this gearbox. So it means these two crushing wheels are rotating in opposite directions, which is required to be able to crush stuff. I'm transferring that rotational force and direction into using this belt into this belt. So this belt runs along. Whatever's put on the belt will get crushed by the crushing wheels and put into here. This is a funnel. This will pick things up from the belt and put it into an inventory. You can put filters on it. I've put a filter saying anything that can't be washed will get picked up and put in there. I've then got a fan which is blowing through water, which causes a washing mechanic to happen wherever these particles are. I've then got another brass funnel coming off of this inventory, this barrel, and this has just got a simple filter of iron nuggets. Iron nuggets then can get put into this basin, which gets squashed by this hammer, which get turned into iron nuggets, which then get put into this barrel. So when I get back from mining, rather than smelting up everything I've got, I can come here. Do I have any raw iron? Or have I just got raw copper? Because raw iron is easier to show it with. No. Do I have any raw stuff at all to be able to display this with? Just copper. Okay. Copper gets put into here, goes through there, will get crushed. That gets turned into crushed copper ore, which will get washed. You see at the moment, well, this just made copper nuggets and a couple of clay balls and some nuggets of experience. If this had been iron nuggets that were created, which I'll just put it back into iron nuggets, they get put into this. Those iron nuggets get smashed and turned into iron ingots. This is like baby's first thing. Some of the things you can do this are nuts. You can do all sorts of like cobble gens, crushing into gravel, wash the gravel. This is Factorio in Minecraft. But it gets even crazier. There are mechanical arms in this as well, Gar, which you can take off of belts. There are auto crafters that allow you to craft into items. There are chain conveyors which allow you to package items and send them along chain conveyors to specific destinations. You can set crafting limits and it will auto craft stuff depending on it. It gets really fucking complicated, but it's really good. Yeah, and it's all based off of rotational force. There's loads of different ways of getting rotational force. There's windmills, there's water mills, there's steam engines, which require you to pump water. So there's kind of a pneumatics, but it's more, again, you can pump liquids, but it uses rotational force to activate the pumps to pump liquids along pipes. You need to pump water into a tank. You need to heat the tank, and then you need to have a steam engine kind of block on the tank. I've played a bit of Satisfactory. you can make vehicles in this, and you can make trains in this. But what's more, if we have a look at if we look at the physics, the physics, oh, fuck's sake, the physics assembler. This is what I really want to kind of get involved in. So, and this is Create. It has ponder menus. It has built-in tutorials. So using honey glue, you glue a bunch of blocks together. You put a physics assembler on the block, activate it. It makes it a physics object. Everything has weight. It's so good. The Create mod itself is one of the best mods I've ever played, and then you can unassemble it. But what gets crazier is like, yes, you can make planes, cars, hovercrafts, tanks. And it's kind of like almost Kerbal Space Program included. So some blocks might have different weights. So again, physics based. Some have special properties such as slippery. I know. Seriously, like the Create mod is like it. It's nuts. Some things are buoyant, and some things are not buoyant. And you can break ships in half. You can do programmed redstone. You can glue things back together with some slime. What are the other cool things that I can show you the ponders of? That would be kind of Factorio-esque. There's harvesters. You can automate crop farms, and they'll auto replant. You can put. Is it going to show it? Put inventories on it. Ponder it like teaches you the game as well, which is really nice. Oh, it's sequence gear shift. Yeah, you can put instructions in them, so you can kind of almost do programming, kind of. You can have a whole series of different redstone like pistons, pulleys, and stuff activate from a single click, but you program it ahead of time. There's Nixie tubes, there's trains, there's a whole train system. So if we go with train stations, and the trains, you build the trains yourself. The bogies will look the same, but what you attach to it look different. You can give schedules to the trains, which you can then give to a train operator, which can be any mob. So you can have, and the trains themselves can go into chunks that aren't loaded. They can go through nether portals. You can basically have a pump pumping lava out of the nether into a tank in the nether. You can send a train with a tank on it to that station to pump the lava out of that tank into the train. The train comes back, unpumps that lava into your base. Use the lava to power your steam engines, to power all of your contraptions. Yes, the Tism is strong because it's an incredibly well polished mod as well. Uh, yeah, but what I want to do is in this base here, it is ugly as fuck. Okay, this is you can make things super compact, super neat and tidy. It's just like when you play Factorio, your beginning base is fucking atrocious, but eventually you can make really nice, compact, big ass things. Um, but what I'm gonna do here is I'm basically using this area as my starting kind of base to get enough materials to make a decent like airship, and then I want to go and explore, find a massive tract of flat ground, and build a village. Now I might do this in like I don't know where yet because I haven't found anywhere suitable, but yeah, that's what I want to do. But it's a matter of getting the resources. That's the tricksy bit. All right. Because it requires resources, funnily enough, and quite a fair few of them. I'm not entirely sure of which way to progress. I've got my blaze burners. I could go about just really sorting out the power situation. I also need to use these. Maybe I'll do that. I do have 36 of these. I've got some pumps, some pipes. I could make a basic steam engine. Make a basic steam engine, which provides like a lot of rotational power. So if I was to do, I'll just put U4 down there. I'll do this. That makes it infinite. Oh, that should then. Oh wait, does the pumps need to be down there first? I think the pumps need to be there. Oh. So if I have a pump here, here, we need to be pumping the right direction. The little arrows. Yep, good. Just the visuals. Okay, so that'll pump water into this, but this is not a steam engine because I need to make a fucking steam engine. Back to nearby chest button, unplayable trash runner. Well, you can have there is a kind of way of doing that. There's a few games on discount. Oh, Oblivion, Morrowind, Zoo Tycoon with expansions, Black and White. Holy shit, that is a blast of the past. Bioshock, would you kindly? Age of Mythology and Titans expansion. You should tell Hassel that you got Age of Mythology. I think he wanted to play that. I think. Right, so if we want to make a Steam gold plate, block of copper. Okay. Block of copper, gold plates, and like alloy. I need my shafts. I want my gearboxes, cogs. Let's turn these onto belts. Gold plate. Let's wash some gold. So then it's... Oh, I need to... Right, where's my axe? Okay. So now I can make the... Wait, what? Where did the block of copper go? Oh, this is a magnet upgrade in it. Oh. Okay. There's a steam engine. And where would I like the power? Where are we coming out here? So, oh, I'm an idiot. I need to get some goggles so I can actually see what's going on in it. Because steam engines can have multiple levels. Oh wait, you got physical media. Oh, actual games on disc. Oh, sick. Did you get them with like the box art and stuff like that? And because you used to be able to get some cool shit. I remember when I used to play EverQuest, I got like this cloth map, which was like amazing. 2 glass and 1 string. Okay. Inbox original booklets. No, oh, okay, that's really, really good. That's really good. I'm pretty sure as well for Steam, if you install the game, you can then add it to your Steam library. I don't know if it will count as like being owned on Steam, but it should update and everything via Steam, I think. I plan on doing that for the Epic's games. The Epic Game Store, so I can just get the free games off that, but I haven't just played them via Steam. Okay, engineers goggles. Make. Can we make these into? Yeah. Put this on somewhere else. Oh, fuck. That. Right, now I can look at stuff, I think. Yeah, so now when I'm looking at stuff, this uses 768 stress units at its current speed. If I was to speed it up, i.e. make its processing speed faster, it overstresses the entire network because too much stress is being used. This is producing 3,584 stress units and smoke, etc. This would be, let's see, so we just need to get some water in it. So for that, I need a cog here. I'm going to want a vertical gearbox. Like that. And then I could run a shaft and a belt to here, which has overstressed the network. So we were at 96. We've burned 65. So this is now pumping water into here. We now have a level 1 steam engine. And the thing that's holding it back is heat. If I had something that could actually feed those blaze burners, but don't. Maybe some wood. Okay, so those blaze burners underneath are the things that are heating this at the moment. And you can use campfires, you can use lava, etc. But the nice thing about these guys is, so this is a level 1 because it's got 1 heat, and it's getting like 4 size and enough water. So if I was to feed this guy and this guy, the heat's gone up to level 2, so now it's level 2. think this would then make it level 3. Oh no, level 4. So this is now making 16, using 16,000. But if I do this, this is, so it was making 16 because they were fueled. Now it's only making 2,000. But this alone is making almost as much as that. If I then plug this into the network, then can put this above 96, possibly to 128. Yep, speeds everything up even more. And this is going to get in more water than I'll ever need. You can see all I need to do is make it bigger and add more heat to it. What you can do is you can do an automated tree farm to automatically plant, harvest trees. You can then automatically turn the logs into charcoal, automatically feed these charcoal. Or if it does have it, a straw. If I put bamboo or paper into a rolling mill, I can make a straw, which I can give these guys drinking hats. I can then feed them various liquids, such as lava, which is my usual go-to kind of thing. But yeah, so you need to, as your factory grows, you need to add more power sources, be it windmills, water mills, steam engines. What are the other ones? There's also a way of converting electricity from other mods into rotational speed and vice versa. It's not a great trade-off, but it's a way of like bumping it up. As for the thruster, is something I want to make. It requires blaze, but it needs steel, industrial iron, which can be. Oh, that's a cheap way of doing it. I do need heavy plates and iron sheets. I basically just need shit tons of iron. So let's see if we can build a thruster. So first thing is that I need a stone cutter as well. I think was the other thing I needed, wasn't it? Come back here, you son of a bitch. Okay. So industrial iron, stone cutter, which is 3 stone and an iron ingot. This, do we have any cooked stone? No. What? Definitely want to get bulk smelting set up as well. Dungeon Siege, holy shit. I'm pretty sure Dungeon Siege, that was the one where you would level up the more you used a particular skill, right? There wasn't really like a class or anything involved. 32 of it. So then I need, so I have that, I need some more andesite. Yes, okay. I definitely need more this andesite alloy. These burners, I need the iron sheets. I think that might be everything I need to make a thruster. Let's have a look. So thruster, yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, so it needs fuel. What fuel does it take? Let's do the ponder. Burns fuel and pushes your flying machine in the direction of face. Yeah, okay. Is it just liquid fuel? It's the lava. Wait, what about? Okay. We'll turn the thruster on and on. Oh, okay, that's sick. Filter in the full throttle. Silence the thruster and hide the exhaust. Ah, okay. Oh, you can dye it as well? Okay. Open its settings screen. Ah, okay. Option upgrades multiplying thrust. Tier 1 doubles it. Tier doubles it again up to 60 times tier 4. Okay. Makes thruster lens. Oh, you can use it to run on electricity. No signal on the thruster fires a focused energy beam. Use dye as well to change the color of it. Okay. Thrust exhaust into a stream that processes nearby items. Oh. Oh, it's an area of effect processor. Oh. Okay. There goes the smelting upgrades. Okay, and seething upgrades as well. Right. Um. You know. Okay, so I need a way of turning the machine. I might have to do some googling of how to make machines, but we can make a hot, hot air burner, which is a block of coal and a side of redstone. Okay, stone. Then I'll need some hot air envelopes, which is wool and sticks. Okay. I think what we'll do first is let's make a hot air balloon. Because there is a airship somewhere in that direction. So we make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to need to make some honey glue to be able to turn this into a physics object. I know that. So I have this here. So you can customize how much hot air goes into it. And then above it, you need to have a literal build space. Can I wrench these? Make it ugly as fucking sin. Well, I need 4 You close this off. Bouncy. I miscounted. I need one more. That's annoying. Okay, I need some more wool. I think I've got you. And I think I needed 2, didn't I? That gives me 4 more. Okay, I also need a... Okay, I'll do this because I just need to know what that item is there. And I also need a physics object. Okay, so... A lever. I want one of these. An analog lever. Okay, that's easy enough. It's... I don't have any andesite casings left. Oh, no, I do. One of those. I also need a physics contraption, physics assembler, which is andesite alloys casings. Oh, I'm not seeing them. Need you level, which is cobblestone. Okay, so I need one of you, and I want one of you. Then you. Now I need some honey glue, which requires a spout, honey, and an iron sheet. Don't currently have a spout, so I need to make a spout, which is easy enough. Okay, so I've got a spout, got some pipes. I need a drain, which is iron bars. This, other way around. Okay. Now there is some honey up there to the north, so let's go grab. Do I have buckets? I should have buckets somewhere. Guess I'll make some buckets. Makes 3. Because I'll undoubtedly need some more in the future anyway. Right. See it on the minimap, little orange blob. I don't know why there's a pool of honey. Oh no, that's lava. Where's the honey? Oh, it's in the other direction. God damn it. I think... Yeah, so I think we'll make a hot air balloon and we'll attach the thruster to it. Probably want to make a seat in case I come up a bit. And we'll see what that's like. Okay. So let's... Ooh. Have you got any interest in vintage story? No, not particularly. That's the kind of weird looking Minecraft-esque one, isn't it? Where everyone looks kind of like Slender Men. It reminds me of a... Oh, there's a particular mod pack in Minecraft that kind of reminds me of, I think. Greg Tech, I think it is. Ah, based on terra firma. Okay. Right, so if I pop the spout... Things are stressed. Still overstressed, what the fuck? Okay, fine. I'll pop the spout here. And if I put the item drain... I wonder if this will work. Put the item drain on top. Damn it. Okay. That hasn't sucked like I hoped it would. So that requires a pump into the spout. That way. Requires cog. This now has the honey in it. Good. I now need to pinch. Where is my... Pinch this depot. Pop down this. The depot on top. And... Okay. So that's made some honey glue. Let's finish there, and then why not make this bigger? Okay, so that should be sorted. And then starting here, then I need to I need to make some bounding boxes so I can get all of this in. Yeah, okay. So if I start here, come down to here, that should be, once it's turned into a physics object. Now I do want to use some iron bars maybe. Make sure it doesn't just fly away. The arena. Okay, so I want to now make a feet. Is a slab and wool. Okay, easy enough. Slab. Wool. Okay, so we've got a seat. I think I want to make another one of these for the thruster. And then That's some coal. Okay, I think if I pop the thruster here, this is probably a fucking terrible idea. Of you here, let's eat here. Then I'll want to do a physics assembler. Put you here, try and keep weight. Okay, this is now a physics object. I okay. So it's filling it. Now, the more power I give it, the more strength it gets, and there is air pressure. The people behind Terraform got fed up with having to keep updating all the mods involved. Oh, okay. Okay, so if I... Oh. Why are we not lifting? Is this just not big enough? Okay, what happens if I... Can I feed you coal? No. Ah! Oh no! I'm flying! Um, how do I... Oh no, how do I... Ah, shit. Alright, can I just... Okay. Right. And now we're going to come back to ground. Okay. And let's just land, shall we? Right. Maiden voyage was successful. I have no way of controlling it. I had no way of controlling it, but it works. I kind of want to see what happens if we just full blast this. We should probably have this up as well, so we can at least get some sort of buoyancy involved. Now, if I made the balloon bigger, we could actually get height as well. At the moment, it's not happening. Okay, that's fine. We're going to turn everything off. And we're going to see what happens when we disassemble. Simple as that. Okay. So I can rebuild this. And I think I need to set up a sheep farm. Because I need more wool to make a bigger balloon. That's all I need to do. And I maybe make a... And then I need to work out some way of, like, directing the thrust. That's the next thing on the list, is working out how to direct the thrust. Now there are bearings I could use. I vaguely remember... I'm just going to leave this platform here. Where's the house? So we did travel a grand total of, I don't know, 30 blocks? But yeah, so I'll probably be playing again through the week, maybe when in between job hunting. Um, don't have a specified time yet, I'm sorry. This is a very sporadic thing. But I think I want to make more thrusters. I want to make a bigger balloon. And I want to be able... What the fuck is going on? I'm so glad I have this skill. What the fuck are you mobbing? I have a skill that basically means things can't approach, but what in the fuck? Bullshit, disgusting. No, I'm kind of actually tempted to turn this skill off because it is kind of annoying. Where is it? It's the like the barrier mob repellent. Yeah. Okay, so clearly the gravestone mod has like event things that happen to it. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Well, I was about to end the section. Let me just do this before I forget, because the last thing I want to do is load back into this bullshit. Oh, do I have to go down further? There we go. You guys getting back up? Oh, I'm going inside the house. I wonder if the villagers are dead or not. And what was all that crap I picked up? Corruption. Used to make dark iron ingots and black glazed urns. Okay. Sure. Eating ham. Right, as I was saying, I'll pick this up again. I'm not making a nice base. I want to make an airship to go find a place to dock and build a village. That's where I'm going to make my nice big factory. So yeah, catch you guys around on the Discords. Keep an eye open for when Gar goes live again. And see you guys soon. Thank you guys. Bye.